Well, hello YouTube. I'm down here at my range and I've been doing some shooting today. It's hot, starting to cool down a little bit, I guess, but not too much. Still very humid here. I mean, man, it is really hot down here. So welcome back to East Texas heat. Like a big girl on the sun reading a romance novel, hot down here. All right, so today I want to talk about the Glock 47 here. We're also going to shoot the Glock 17 and the Glock 19X. So I just picked up this Glock 47, so can't wait to shoot it against the other Glocks, just kind of see how it is. I've got different mods on those Glocks. I'll go through those quickly here so y'all can kind of see what I do have on these and kind of how they shoot. So I'll just step back here and kind of do some walking shooting, you know, shoot forward up here. So hitting steel just to give you an idea of kind of how they shoot and what the mods do and that sort of thing. So with that, pick this up on the Blue Label program like I do my Glocks. I got it direct from Glock. It's $10 flat shipping when you buy from Glock, so that's kind of nice. So even if the store has a Blue Label program and say they have the Blue Label discount, you're still not getting it as cheap. At least not where I've been to. I've been to a couple of stores that have the Blue Label program, and I could still get it cheaper with shipping and doing the background check at their store than buying it from their store. So just so you know, that's for active duty, military, active police, retired police, retired military, etc. So I'd give them a look. So definitely a good deal. All right, on this Glock 47 here, we'll just kind of start from the back here. So I did put a tungsten butt plug in this thing. So it is plugged up back here with a tungsten plug. So it adds some weight here to the bottom. So that grip really balances the gun pretty good. I really like that. I have the Timney Ultimate Builder's Kit in this. So it has the firing pin and firing pin spring upgraded with the Timney stuff. It's got the Timney trigger. This Timney trigger is the Alpha Competition trigger. So in this one here, I have the regular 3-pound spring in this. It's the Silver Spring. So they have a silver and a red spring. So I don't know which one you take out of the hand here for a terrible Matrix reference. But anyway, in this one, I decided to put the Silver Spring in. I have the red spring in my other two. The Silver Spring is lighter when you rack it back and shoot it here. This gun is clear, by the way, for all of the YouTube range RSOs. So when you pull this trigger here, the reset on or when you hit the wall here, it's a lighter hit on the wall. So it still has a positive wall with this trigger, but you can push through it easier. It's not as solid. It's not as a mechanical click that you get and with that red trigger. So it's a little bit more positive push through on the trigger. So with that, you push back to the wall and just kind of push through and it's there. I mean, just real easy. Whereas when I do the Glock 19X, you'll see it's more positive. So it just feels more like a wall and a trigger pull. This one's a little, comes back to a wall, but it's softer and feels a little bit mushier. But I'm not sure how I like that. I might pull this out and put the red spring in, even though it is a little bit harder to pull, but maybe a ½ pound or something, not much. I guess I need to invest in a little trigger puller so I can show y'all what the weights are on these things and maybe get a Garmin chronograph at that as well. That'd be fun. Anyway, the Glock 47 here, just in case you don't know much about it, it's got basically a Glock 17 Gen 5 slide with a Glock 45, Glock 19 length of dust cover here, and then the regular 17 grip. So you get a 17 grip with a 19 dust cover and a 17 slide with a 19 spring, or 45 spring there. So it's a little bit different animal, and it's designed so that it can be modular. You can use, the Glock 19X, the Glock 19, the Glock 45 MOSs, and you can change the slides and the grips out. You can have a longer slide and a short grip, or a long grip and a short slide, or whatever you want. So anyway, I also got this Trijicon SRO from the Glock Blue Label program as well. They installed it and zeroed it to the sights. Seems to be on pretty well. So it has the blacked out rear sight, which I do like that, with the Trijicon front here. And It has the standard stock Glock spring in here as well. So the Glock 19, the Glock 19X down there, that spring is interchangeable with this one. So unlike the 17, I've got the Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS. That's what I have down here. That's been discontinued with all of the numerous Glocks that have been discontinued. So I'll probably hold on to that one. I like it. Some people might want to sell them. I don't know. I don't. I like it. Anyway, I can't wait to shoot it against you know, something like this where you got that shorter spring, but you still got the 17 slide. So we're going to do a little bit of that today, although it's not a fair competition. I know that. I'm sure you guys might say something about it in the comments, how I've got different stuff on these. But it's just a little bit of a, you know, just have fun, you know, see how it does. But you could also see with some of the mods, like how they really do help. I know some folks talk about, you know, on mine, I'll talk about in a second, they have the Radian Ramjet in there, an afterburner, you know, compensator. And to me, they make a huge difference. So the Glocks are still really accurate. This one's really accurate as well. I shot this thing, it just lays bullets on top of bullets. It's really actually surprisingly accurate. My Glock 19X is like that as well, just really accurate. So now my Glock 19X has the Radian Weapons barrel in it, so that's different. But this has the Gen 5 marksman barrel that they came out with Gen 5 in it, and it is just super accurate. I mean, I wouldn't change out the barrel for the Radian if I didn't need to. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and grab that Glock 19X. I think that's everything on this one. All right, Glock 19X. So this one here, I've got the light on it, and this is a Surefire 300 X300 UA version of the Ultra here. It's got the Radian Weapons Ramjet and afterburner, so you've got in this gun, you have the Radian Weapons springs. They come with a 13, 15, and 17 spring. This one has the 15 spring. So what I did is I took a butcher block paper, put it up landscaped, and I put 6 dots on it, and I shot double tapped on each dot, and I did that multiple times with the different springs to see which one was spot on. And the 15-pound spring that's in here that recoil spring was awesome. It was I mean, it really closed up the gap on my shooting. So those double taps were nice and close together. So it's definitely noticeable. So if you do that, you'll know there's a difference, and it's pretty cool to see it actually. All right, this one here has also has a tungsten butt plug in it. It's got the SLR Works Glock 19X magwell in it as well. I did put a different, I don't know what brand it is, but I put a aluminum mag release in here. It's got the Radian Weapons Guardian that the RMR lives on. And what's nice about that is the Guardian fills up the entire space here in the cutout for the slide cutout for the optic. So I really like that because my Glock plates aren't like that. There's a gap between the back of the RMR and the slide cutout here. But this Guardian not only fills that spot, but it also locks in there nice and tight. Very positive. No issues with it coming loose. Fired lots and lots of rounds out of this one, as with my 17. And you got this Guardian to protect the front, so you can rack against it and whatever you want to do. It's solid. It sits up a little higher than the RMR, so it kind of gives your RMR some protection. I have the Timney Alpha Competition trigger in here, just like in the 47 and the 17. And in this one, I have the red spring instead of the silver. And I have the Ramjet afterburner and I already talked about the flashlight. So with that, we'll go ahead and move on to the Glock 17 before we get started firing. We'll make note that I don't have grip tape on this, but I will eventually here, and probably pretty soon here actually. So anyway, all right. All right, so last but not least, the Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS. Same setup as the Glock 19X, minus I don't have a special mag release. This is the one that came with it. I did flip these mag releases around because I'm a lefty. I'm a southpaw, so I did change the mag releases on all these. So Glock 47, same way. Changed the mag release around for lefty. All right. So with this, we'll start from the back on this one here. So we've got the I don't have a plug in this one, so it's lighter in the back here. I do have the Terran Tactical magwell here. It's pretty nice. Definitely good and useful. Like, it's usable magwell. It's pretty smooth in there. It gives you lots of real estate to slam mags in. So I like that. I also like just the way it feels. Same thing with that SLR. I like the magwell because of the way it fits your hand. Just kind of feels good, but it doesn't ride up on the back, nor does the SLR. It's flat on the back, so it's not bothering the back of your hand. All right, so I've got the Talon grip tape on here, which is going to live on all my Glocks. I don't know why I haven't put them on the others yet. I should have, but I end up shooting this one a lot, so I've got it on this one. This one also has the RMR, has the Guardian, Radian Weapons Guardian on it. It's got the Surefire X300 UA, Guardian Ramjet, and afterburner. And this one has the stock spring in it, so I don't have the Radian Weapons spring sets in here. It seems to fire just fine. Double taps with this thing, you know, are just fine. I don't see any reason to replace the spring in this, though. This one is longer, and so this, like I said, this Glock's been discontinued, so this longer spring is no longer going to be in their Glocks. They're all going to be the Glock 19 size spring. So you would think that it would be a little less snappy with the longer spring than the Glock 19 spring, which is shorter. You think it would snap a little faster as it recoils less, you know, less movement backwards. I don't know. But we'll shoot it and we'll see how it does. I think that's about all on this one. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and do some shooting of these three. All right, so I guess we'll start out here with the Glock 47. We'll just do some walks up and shoot on these targets here. So, all right. So a little walk and shoot there. I do notice with this gun, I'm like pushing down. I'm pushing down on the shot. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I'm used to my other guns. And I got to break that habit with this gun. And I will. I'll shoot the heck out of this thing. So I just got this, so put a bunch of rounds through it, but not a whole lot like I have the other ones. So I put a lot more rounds through some of the other guns there. So, all right, so just dropped a mag through that. I'll go ahead and pick up the Glock 19X now. We'll check that out, see how that does. Oh, we got to be careful though on the Glock 19X, because if you didn't know, and you don't have one of these, it's got this little hump in down here in the magwell. You can see that. I don't know if you can see that up close here. It's got this little bump thing here. So when you put a mag in, see that one locked up. You can see how the mag goes through there. But if I put, I don't know if I got another one here. I got a flat mag here. This one might do it. So if I try to put this mag in, the magwell, see how it hits right there? The lip up here hits that little tab. And so then you go in there and you're all crazy and you're flying and you're shooting away and you go down and then you grab this mag, which doesn't fit for it. You try to put it in there. I've got this light spring and trigger in here, so whenever you slam the mag up, it automatically racks the gun and you can just go firing. But instead, because it's the wrong mag, it won't go all the way up. It misfeeds around, okay? And you can see here, it just did not feed in there. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and get that out of there. All right, so weapons clear. All right. All right. So anyways, just a note, as of note, not all mags fit in the Glock 19X. I think they're Gen 3 mags or something like that. All right. Well, I didn't get to walk very far on that one. It was just fun to shoot. I mean, You know, I don't know what a lot of other creators say about this. I've seen some that kind of say this is kind of gimmicky to have these, you know, on a Glock, these small mini or micro compensators. But I can tell you right now, I cannot, you know, shooting that Glock 47 after having shot this so much in my Glock 17 so much, it's just night and day difference. That's why I got to get used to the 17 because I don't have this on there. And I'm telling you, this is a mod worth getting, in my opinion. They're not super cheap with the barrel, but the afterburner ramjet combos, they are, in my opinion, very, very worth it. If you got a Glock, I'd throw it on there. In fact, they do it for SIG, and I think they're doing it for Shadow Systems now as well. So anyway, I just blasted through that mag and hit targets, you know, and just kept a standard pace there. And it shot good. I like it. It's awesome. So now this one doesn't have grip tape, so I kind of feel it moving in my hand when I'm shooting because my hands are all sweaty. It's so hot out here, you know. Anyway, not just hot, but it's also humid. That's the kicker right there. All right, throw those empty mags out. Oh, thought I had another mag back there. All right, y'all. So go ahead and grab the Glock 17 now. Again, this one doesn't have the weight in the back. And on my Glock 19X, I can really feel it. I mean, I can feel that just, it really makes that gun feel, you know, really balanced. So I recommend it. I recommend getting those things. I like them. They're really good. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this here. So I'll tell you with these, one other thing I'll show you here, guys, before I get started, is this magwell, this Terran Tactical magwell. If you don't have the extended mags, it's hard to get up in there. These things fit inside the magwell. So standard mags don't work great with it. All right. Whoa! Man, I'm having all kinds of trouble here. Man, unbelievable. And the sand, I gotta, man, maybe one day I'll be a big creator and make some money doing this. And I'll be able to actually rock in this range because it's all sand. There's clay underneath it, but all the sand collects, and then I get sand all over everything. So anytime anything drops, it's sand. So there's a good example of what I was talking about. You know, it seemed like it was locked in there good, but I can't pull on it. I can't check it. I put it in there, and that's what I got. So if it doesn't lock in place, I can't tell. So when I went to lock that down, it dropped out because it wasn't locked in, even though I pushed up on it. You know, you saw me push up on it on the camera. So that is, that's something to, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's an exact example of what I talked about. That mag will fall out of the magwell like this. You really need to have the extended mags. But since I have this, that's what I did. So anyways, now you got to see an example. And I don't really care if it looks cool or not. I think it's good that you got to see. My ego's not hurt, not one little bit, because I really don't care. I love doing this. It's super fun. And I love doing this. Oh, look at that. It did it again. Even though it was locked in, it just did it again. So, man, that's fun. All right, well, we won't use that mag anymore. We're going to use this mag. Yeah, I haven't pulled on it. Everything. I don't know. It seemed like it was in there, but it wasn't, obviously. All right. Oh, it loaded around in there when it came out, too. So we'll go ahead and grab that, too. Just throw that in my pocket. We'll fire that later. All right, guys. And I'm out. Didn't get to walk up any closer than 7 yards there. So just like a sewing machine, this thing is nice. This one, you know, with the full spring in this compared to like the Glock 19X, I mean, I know it's got a smaller slide on it than like the 47, but I can definitely feel the difference in the Glock 19X and the Glock 17 with that spring. It definitely is a little snappier with the Glock 19X. But I'll tell you, it feels like, even though this, I can shoot pretty well with this, it's not bad, I really like it. The Glock 19 seems to kind of pop back in place a little faster. Like it just feels like it comes right back down to 0 really well, especially with this compensator on it. So I really like that. I think that's awesome. So I'll go ahead and shoot one more round with all these guys, and then we'll call it good on this one. So let's see if I got what mags I got here. Let me grab some mags. Just run over here to the old side-by-side. Run over to the goodie bag. Well, I can tell you I got a couple of these little mags loaded up here, but I guess I'll probably shoot these out of the Glock 47 because with the extended mags it's not working. So go ahead and, actually I'm going to grab a couple mags each just because it's fun. Alright, you guys can see some more shooting. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll get a cameraman and it'll be a lot easier to deal with all this. Alright, so, and me, I'm pathetic. I got like, you know, the red Timney trigger and the red mags, but they go to the guns the same. And then I did the same thing just for looks here for this little tan one. I thought it looked real good with the yellow. So, all right, let's see. We'll go back and do the same order again. I'll just shoot the Glock 47 again, and I'll use these 2 flat mags for this since I don't have a mag well on this one. Go ahead and throw this in there. Go ahead and I'm gonna load up that other round too that I had on the ground there from that stupid magazine. So yeah, man, that mag well, you just cannot get that mag locked up in there. It is crazy. All right, now we're all loaded up there. We got there. Oh, so we still have that mag too. So I'll shoot 3 out of this one since I have that extra mag there. All right. All right. Changed my grip up there just to see if it would make any difference, you know, for me. And so I'll shoot this mag the same way. We'll just shoot it from back here and just do regular grip on this one and see how we do. Lock out my shoulders here. Yeah, most of them hit, but still not the best with this. And it kept sliding out of my hand trying to grip it because my hands are just, it's just humid out here and they're just sweaty. So kind of brings you back to that image of the old big girl on the sun reading the romance novel. Anyway, all right. So we'll do the 19X here. Oh shoot, I forgot. I got one more mag. I got 2 more mag. Oh, 1 more mag. All right, got 1 more mag. All right, guys. We'll go back here. We'll just walk it in, just like last time. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely having some trouble here. I'm not used to this. I don't have any grip tape. I think if I had grip tape on this, I would actually be able to hold this a lot more steady in my hand, but it is just, it's like wetness on the plastic and it is just sliding right off. This, you know, it's why everybody stiples their guns. You know, I just like to put the grip tape on there instead of stipling them, but this is a personal preference. I don't know if it matters either way, but this one will definitely get grip tape and I'm sure it'll feel a lot better. So I can tell y'all though, there is definitely a difference in feel. I'm in this, having this Radian Weapons Ramjet on here and afterburner. So, you know, I've got that tungsten butt plug in here, so it's weighted pretty well. It actually almost feels back heavy. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I need to take it out. I'll shoot like that later and we'll see what happens. Maybe it cleans it up a little bit. But you know, got a great sight picture with that SRO. These have the small RMRs on them. This is the RMR 09 with a 1 MOA dot because I have astigmatism, as I've said in the past. So it's easier for me to see that dot because it's like a 3 MOA dot, even though it's a 1 MOA dot. So even with the smaller dot on here, just once you get on target and you start firing those rounds, you know, they just go where they're supposed to go. And this one here, I'm feeling it too. I don't have on the Glock 19 the grip tape either, but it's more controllable with that that Radian Weapons, you know, afterburner on it. So it really helps out with the grip, even when you have a bad grip, because it's so wet. I mean, my arms are glistening in the sun like a, I don't know, like a beached walrus at my age. Anyway, all right. That's it for that mag. Not bad. I mean, you can totally tell the difference. I can still feel my grip slipping because my hands I'm all sweaty right now. Oh, look at that. So I'll just make a side note on this video, and maybe I'll reference it when I do my staccato HD P4.5 reshoot video. I'm probably going to shoot that here in a little bit. Right there on my arm, I don't know if, let me put this gun down. If y'all can see that, it's kind of tracking my face, but right there is a piece of lead from all the way from back there, a piece of lead come off of that plate and stuck to me right here. Well, I was having all these, like, all these errors with, or I say errors, all these malfunctions with the Staccato HD P4.5. And it was disappointing. Boy, I was not happy. I'll tell you right now, I was not happy. So, you know, went off camera. I was gonna oil it, and I thought, nah, it's got plenty of oil. I'm just gonna kind of wipe it out a little bit and see what it does. And it was still jamming up, having problems, you know, feeding and not extracting and all this stuff. So anyway, I went to clean the gun, and well, I oiled it after that a lot. Like, I dumped a lot of oil in it, run down the rails and everything, and cycled it a bunch of times. Then I took it back out and shot it more. And the rest of the video, I didn't have any problem with the thing. It ran smooth. It was great, perfect. And the slide's buttery. You know, it's awesome. Nice gun. It was very disappointing. So, anyways, it fired just fine after that. I couldn't figure it out. Well, when I took it back and I cleaned it because I was concerned about what the heck was going on with this thing, and I like pulled out a chunk of lead that was bigger than the one that was on my arm right here. I was like, holy crap. I mean, that miraculously hit the target, shot a piece of lead up in the air, you know, from 10 yards away, and landed inside the, you know, inside the breech, and was messing with the cycling of the gun. So, you know, it was just causing all kinds of problems. And I pulled that out, I cleaned the gun, I re-oiled it, and I've since that video fired that gun a few times now and shot hundreds of rounds through it. You know, I'm at 1,000 rounds on that thing right now. I'm a little over that actually on it, and not a single malfunction since. That gun has just been awesome. It's a really nice gun. So really disappointing, you know, a little bit of fouling gets in that thing, but in that case it was an actual piece of lead. So there was something really causing that problem. All right, well anyway. All right, let's see, do I have one more mag left? I think that's my only mag there, so we're good there. All right. Y'all, so man, I love shooting this gun. I'll tell you what, I have just a fun time with this. I love doing this. Thanks for indulging me in my passion and watching my videos. I know they're ADHD and they're all over the place because that's how I am, but man, so fun to shoot this thing. You know, and I got all this junk on it, you know, but man, that's part of the fun, is building your guns how you like it. And man, I built this thing up with, you know, all this stuff. Now this one does have the Radian Weapons 15-pound spring in it. Like I said, it comes with a 13, 15, 17-pound spring. Tested them all. 15 was for me. And man, just a shooter. Love this gun. So fun to shoot, you know. This Glock 19 is super fun to shoot. And I'm going to have this 47 that way, I'll tell you right now. It'll be interesting. But I guess I'm having a hard time giving up my 17 here to shoot a 47. But I just had to try it. I had to get this thing to give it a shot and see what the deal is with it. So, all right. With that, I'm going to pop these two little red ones in here into the Glock 17. Again, the Glock 17 is like the other, but without the butt plug. This one does not have a weighted back on it, but it does have the grip tape. That's a good thing. Out here today, especially, man, the grip tape is awesome. So, all right, so, I guess we're about 20 yards back from back on this side. So, I got some rocks in here to kind of measure out my distance in the range. All right, well, let's see how it goes. On that one. Man, it's so fun to shoot. I love this one. I don't know, that Glock 19 XO, man, the way it's set up right now, it is super fun to shoot, man. That thing is a joy. I love it. I'll tell you right now. That thing is super fun to shoot, man. All right. Let's go with the walk and shoot on this one here. Last mag for this. We'll call this video good, guys. I'm just having a blast out here, and I got a couple more videos I want to do today, so all right, let's go ahead and get this 17 on it again. Man, that's fun. God, I'll tell you what, you having a bad day? This right here puts a smile on my face. A little gun therapy, talking to y'all out there. You know, I appreciate y'all watching me. If you like this kind of content, you want to see something else, you want to see me do something, you know, keep it PG though. You know, I'm under 18 and I have soft feelings. Anyway, let me know what you want to see. You want me to do some drills or whatever you want. There's plenty of guys out there just shooting drills and timers, you know. I shoot that, you know, for practicing, but just to come out here and have fun, man, what a good time. Great guns to do it with, too. You don't have to have $1 million gun, take a mortgage out, sell one of your kids, cut off a leg, sell a testicle or a kidney. You could get some good guns. These Glocks are just fine. There's others out there, too. Glocks is like mine. That's what I enjoy. And you can go out there and slowly buy some stuff for it, you know, and just have a real shooter that's just really competitive shooting. I mean, it's just real nice. So, ooh, that's hot. That bad boy is hot. All right. Man, maybe this is the thing that's on the sun. Looking at a romance novel, you dirty Glock 17. All right, y'all. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Definitely helps my channel out. I'm just starting out. I'm just building my channel. And, you know, your input to tell me what you'd like to see, what you like, even what you don't like. Like I said, you want to talk trash, go for it. I could care less. I sleep just great at night. So, but I can make the channel better if y'all tell me what you like and stuff like that. So, anyways, please subscribe, y'all. Helps me out. And y'all have a great day. And take care, and we'll see you next time.